Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Murray. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Anthony in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's West in at the point guard. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Now here's Love, and he comes up with the deuce.
Stick-to-itiveness. You heard that? Kevin Love just showed you what it's all about.
West with a wide open look. Offline with his three. The Blazers on offense. Lets it fly. Come on. Anthony left side. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Out to Anthony. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Here's Richardson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position. Not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Here's Westbrook. It's stolen by West. Richardson dishes to Middleton. Portland grabs the miss. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Love the pass to Murray. Anthony looking it over. They get a hand on it. Murray finds Anthony. Here's Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Kept alive. Goes up again. And it's Shaq laying it in.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Here's Giannis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Trailblazers. That one misses. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Now here's Middleton, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Richardson, good.
The evolution of Josh Richardson is going to be very exciting for this organization. When he's sinking the catch-and-shoot jump shots, look out.
Now here's Westbrook. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. West against Westbrook. Tries it from 19. Out to West. Connects from three-point range.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Now here's Murray. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Ryan Saunders had a few moments to share. He is obviously concerned about shutting off Westbrook's driving lanes. Coach said when they surround Russ with enough shooters, the defense extends. He takes advantage. Our rotations will have to be smart and fast. If not, Kevin, Russell will have a pick-your-poison scenario at hand. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Westbrook after the basket by Minnesota. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now, this is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
Outside, Levine. And there's the pass to Middleton. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Westbrook. To the inside, O'Neal. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Left side, West. He's off on that one. Good D by Westbrook. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Count that one.
That's a tricky little move there as Murray found a little bit of space and then got that floater off.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Jpgcup against Zubac. It's blocked by Shaq. They retain possession. Middleton, the pass to West. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. West has got 5 points so far.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gay's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. And Devontae Graham subbed in for West. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
So it's Minnesota now. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Lopez kicks to Levine. And stolen by Sexton. Inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams against Levine. Shot clock at 6. The 3. That shot misses. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Trailblazers up 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this past offseason.
For me personally, I just...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the floor for Portland. Sexton is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. That one falls.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Poke loose. Lopez outside. Levine against Williams. Stolen by O'Neal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this one. That free throw, no good. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to
Hill.
Kobe going to the Lakers. McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Sexton. Love's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
To the middle, here's Gay, and the shot goes down.
You can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Some changes for Minnesota. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Gay. Chris Middleton comes in for Joe Ingles. And West subs in for Devontae Graham. And then for the Trailblazers, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Murray comes in for Williams. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Colin Sexton. Down low, Anthony.
How many thousands of times have we seen Melo in that position to pick up a shooting foul and to force the defense to foul him?
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Zubac is checked in for Kevin Love. And both free throws good for Anthony.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
This passes to Giannis. That's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. West with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Remember Josh Richardson, a 2nd-round pick. He has come a long way in this league in a short time. A great athlete who shoots it well and enjoys playing the D.
And Richardson drops them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. West against Westbrook. Murray outside. Just 5 on the clock. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Again, using his frame and size right there. Westbrook, one of the strongest finishers we have in the game.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Timberwolves. Zach LaVine comes in for Josh Richardson. And a switch here also for Portland. O'Neal's checked in. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Westbrook against Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you can guess right or you can guess wrong. And with Westbrook, many times defenders are wrong.
Both good from the line that time.
Just how fierce a competitor Russell Westbrook is. He just lays it all out there on the line every single night.
Passes it to Middleton. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Lopez.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Westbrook. That one misses. And Minnesota now the other way. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Murray dishes to Westbrook. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Westbrook against West. Lays it up and banks it in. West has got 7 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray, the pass to Westbrook. Over West. Westbrook, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Westbrook passes to O'Neal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he's good on the second. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they had a slight edge. They really worked hard late in the half. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they've been great at creating good shots on a consistent basis. It's that simple. You win the game by easier baskets than...
Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Josh Richardson out there with West. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Middleton against Anthony. Murray outside. Pocket 6.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
There's the lob. And Kumbo, an emphatic LU jam.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Murray, the pass to Carmelo. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And it's West missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pulls it up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. A retained possession. Minnesota making some changes. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Devontae Graham subbed in for West. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Williams comes in for Murray. And it's one Sexton in for Russell Westbrook. Sexton against Graham. Here's O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Richardson outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Left side, Sexton. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. It seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
The first one falls. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Caldwell Pope against Ingles. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Trailblazers trail by 4. To the paint. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Williams. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man. That's
Graham inside the line. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For the tie. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so Graham will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. That puts them in the lead. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Pass to Ingles. Graham surveying the floor. That one's off. Still out of sync. Portland leading. Down low. Here's Here's Sexton. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 6 points for Colin Sexton.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Ivica Zubac has checked in for O'Neal, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Kevin Love. Graham kicks to Ingles. Back to Graham. The feed to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Trailblazers leading by 3. Inside, Finney-Smith. Basket counts.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Chris Middleton comes in for Joe Ingles, and Wes subs in for Devontae Green. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Williams. Levine can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The Trailblazers shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Zubac. The open look here for Sexton. Finds himself wide open and drills it. 8 points for Colin Sexton.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Levine against Westbrook. Outside Levine. From the arc. Unable to get that one. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Trailblazers out in front as they end the third quarter on a 15-4 run. And we'll get it going after this from the target. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Anthony in at small forward. West against Love. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Westbrook passes to Carmelo. Back to Westbrook. And Levine with the block. And he's able to get it back. 3 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And here's Love for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Zach LaVine. O'Neal's checked in for Portland. That one drops. He ties it up. And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
And it's Murray with the jam.
Man, I didn't know he could get up like that.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now the pass to Richardson. With the fadeaway. Another miss by Minnesota. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Murray, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Murray against Middleton. 6 to shoot. Richardson against Shaq. Goes back up. And the rejection by Love. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Wide open look here for Murray. Hits the 3 from the wing. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Now that's not bad form there. You don't have to tell Murray twice to let it fly from there with that much room.
Middleton outside. Passes it to Giannis. Richardson outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he makes both free throws.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Richardson kicks it to West. Three-pointer. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Left side, Westbrook. Pass to Love. Over Richardson. Love can't hit.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Back to West. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Wow, the obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jerry West.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jerry West.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Westbrook scanning the floor. It's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now here comes Antetokounmpo eating the break.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Free throw no good for Giannis. Trailblazers trail by 6. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
Loads it up for Giannis. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. Outside Westbrook. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Now Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, if you give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that and he can explode, what a terror on the inside.
It's the first that shrinks the margin to just 4. Lopez, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Westbrook makes them both.
And I want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. To the inside. O'Neal gets to Westbrook. Again, the miss by the Trail Blazers.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't hit.
Gets it down to Middleton. Richardson outside. The 3. The shot that time, not on target. So the Trail Blazers will take it the other way. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. They get it back. O'Neal. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're in front by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Here's Westbrook. Out to Anthony. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Richardson. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Shooting for Minnesota, Josh Richardson.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Westbrook passes to Anthony. He lobs it up. Money!
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Giannis.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.